Elon Musk reveals the harsh truth about money nobody wants to hear. Before we dive into the unfiltered truths about money, wealth, and the broken systems around us, let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why, no matter how hard you work, true financial freedom feels like a mirage? Why some people seem to get it effortlessly, while others drown in debt paycheck to paycheck? This isn't just about economics. It's about illusions. In today's video, we'll explore revelations from Elon Musk, yes, the man behind Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink, about the brutal reality of money. And warning, once you see what's behind the curtain, you'll never see the world the same way again. If you enjoy thought-provoking journeys that challenge everything you thought you knew, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and comment below with your opinion on what money truly means to you. Ready? Let's get uncomfortable. We grow up being told that money equals security, that success comes from school, a steady job, and saving every penny. It's the classic tale taught in classrooms, whispered by well-meaning parents, and reinforced by movies and media. But as Musk once hinted in an interview, the education system is not designed to teach you how money works. It's designed to make you a cog in a machine. He's not just being provocative. There's a systemic blueprint that rewards obedience, not innovation. In this normal world, we're taught to trust banks, admire the wealthy, and avoid risk. But who benefits from that model? Spoiler, it's not you. This so-called safety net is built to keep you working for money instead of having money work for you. Let's rewind to Musk's own early life, a tale far from luxury. Growing up in apartheid-era South Africa, he was a quiet, bullied kid who found refuge in books and programming. By 12, he sold a video game he coded himself. It wasn't about the money then, it was about possibility. But as he moved to North America and began navigating real markets, Elon started noticing something odd. Intelligence and work ethic weren't always rewarded. In fact, some of the richest people he met didn't work hard at all. They knew something. Most people didn't. Money is a language, and the masses were never taught to speak it. It's this disconnect, the myth that effort equals wealth, that drives so much frustration in the modern world. When Musk built Zip2 and later X.com, which would merge into PayPal, he wasn't just building software. He was hacking the financial game. He realized that in the digital economy, value creation isn't about labor, it's about vision. And here's the twist most people miss. Even with a genius mind and relentless drive, Elon didn't escape the system without scars. Investors took control of his companies, boards pushed him out, and through it all, one message became clear. Money isn't real. It's power, perception, and belief. By the time most people reach adulthood, they're already players in a game they never agreed to enter. And the rules? They're deliberately unclear. Credit scores, inflation, interest rates, fiat currency, all these terms are thrown around like weapons in a battlefield where only a few are trained. Elon Musk, once inside Silicon Valley's elite, circles quickly saw that the financial world wasn't about fairness. It was about leverage. In a viral moment during a conference, Musk stated bluntly, "We are operating in an economy that's fundamentally built on debt and illusion." And that illusion isn't accidental. It's designed. The very structure of money creation, especially through central banks and fractional reserve banking, ensures that debt equals profit for someone else. Picture this. You're born into a society where you're told to get good grades, take out student loans, and buy a house with a mortgage. You're praised for this path, even celebrated. But beneath the surface, those very actions bind you to a lifetime of repayments, often with interest rates that quietly siphon your wealth into the hands of faceless institutions. Musk calls it a financial gravity, a force that keeps most people grounded, unable to rise no matter how hard they try. When he began raising funds for Tesla, traditional banks refused him. They didn't believe in electric vehicles. It was a wake-up call. Even visionary ideas are crushed if they threaten the established financial order. And so, he turned to unconventional investors, risking everything, including his personal fortune. But this resistance only sharpened Musk's resolve. He started to notice how deeply the system was programmed to preserve the status quo. Media, narratives, lobbying efforts, and even public education all contribute to maintaining an obedient consumer base. Allies and mentors began to appear, often in the form of disruptive thinkers, maverick investors, or renegade economists. These individuals didn't operate by the usual rules. They taught Musk what schools never did, that true wealth is built not by accumulation, but by ownership, timing, and daring. Every challenge, every blocked deal, every bankruptcy scare became a lesson. And from those scars, Musk forged a new philosophy, one that sees money not as an end, but as a tool for transformation. Midway through this journey, it's a good moment to ask you, have you ever felt like the game was rigged? That despite your best efforts, the rewards go to someone else? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like this video if you're starting to see the cracks in the system, because what comes next might just change the way you live forever. In the labyrinth of wealth and power, there are moments when the veil lifts, moments when the true nature of money is revealed in all its complexity and contradiction. Elon Musk's journey is dotted with such moments where the surface glitter of riches gives way to a harsher, often uncomfortable reality. One such instance came during the 2008 financial crisis, when Musk found himself on the brink of personal bankruptcy, having invested almost everything he had into Tesla and SpaceX. The very system he was trying to change seemed to conspire against him, a stark reminder that money isn't just a tool. It's a battlefield filled with winners, losers, and the casualties in between. Musk described that time as the darkest hours. But it was also a pivotal turning point where his understanding of money deepened beyond profit and loss to something far more nuanced: resilience, vision, and control. This transformation wasn't just personal, it echoed a broader cultural awakening. In a world obsessed with instant wealth and superficial success, Musk challenges the narrative by emphasizing sustainability, long-term value, and purposeful risk. He repeatedly stresses that money is not a game of luck or sheer accumulation, but a reflection of value creation and impact. Take the example of SpaceX. Initially dismissed by skeptics as a pipe dream, it now revolutionizes space travel, reducing costs and inspiring a new generation to imagine beyond Earth. For Musk, money is a measure of belief in ideas, in people, and in the future. It's this perspective that sets him apart, transforming him from a mere billionaire to a symbol of relentless innovation against all odds. Yet, the emotional core of Musk's message lies in the paradox of money's power. It can liberate, but also trap. It can build dreams or feed greed. In candid interviews, he admits that wealth brought unexpected burdens, public scrutiny, immense pressure, and personal sacrifice. These confessions strip away the glamour and reveal a man who wrestles with the same fears and doubts as everyone else, but who chooses to confront them head-on. It's a raw reminder that behind every headline about billionaires lies a human story marked by uncertainty, grit, and an unyielding quest for meaning. As you reflect on these truths, ask yourself, what does money truly mean to you? And how might this revelation shift your own journey? As Elon Musk's journey reveals, the traditional definitions of wealth are crumbling beneath the weight of new realities. The old script, work hard, save, retire comfortably, feels increasingly out of sync with the rapid pace of technological change and economic uncertainty. Musk himself embodies this shift. His ventures don't just chase profits. They aim to reshape humanity's future, from sustainable energy and electric cars to space colonization and brain-machine interfaces. This larger purpose invites us to reconsider what money really represents. It's no longer simply currency or status, but a vehicle for impact, innovation, and legacy. This idea challenges cultural norms and forces a painful reckoning. In many societies, money is taboo to discuss openly, a source of anxiety or envy. Musk's blunt revelations pierce through that silence, exposing the cracks in the money myth and encouraging a new kind of conversation. What if wealth isn't just what you have in the bank, but what you create for others? What if financial success isn't a personal trophy, but a responsibility to uplift communities and push boundaries? The ripple effects are profound, influencing not just individual lives, but the very fabric of society. When money is freed from fear and secrecy, it becomes a catalyst for change, fostering entrepreneurship, education, and equality. However, this transformation demands courage and humility. Musk's own story is full of setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. He warns against chasing money blindly or letting greed corrupt your vision. Instead, he advocates for a mindset where money is a tool to serve a higher mission, not the mission itself. This chapter of his journey encourages all of us to break free from limiting beliefs about wealth and to redefine success on our own terms. As you watch this unfold, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and share your thoughts below. How do you view money's role in your life? The answers might surprise you. Risk is the shadow that follows every pursuit of wealth, yet it's also the crucible where true financial freedom is forged. Elon Musk's life story exemplifies this reality like no other. From mortgaging his own home to fund Tesla and SpaceX, to launching rockets that exploded mid-air, Musk's path is paved with what many would call reckless gambles. But beneath the surface, these are calculated risks informed by vision and relentless learning. In a culture obsessed with certainty and security, Musk's approach is a radical invitation to embrace failure as a necessary step towards extraordinary success. This willingness to risk everything, even reputation and fortune, reveals a profound truth about money. It's not just about what you have, but what you're willing to lose. The emotional toll of risk is immense. Imagine watching your dreams literally go up in flames, facing public criticism and doubt. Musk has spoken openly about sleepless nights, anxiety, and the pressure of leading projects that could either revolutionize industries or end in total collapse. Yet, it's in these moments of vulnerability that he found clarity and growth. His story teaches us that the fear of failure often limits potential far more than failure itself. By confronting uncertainty head-on, Musk redefined what it means to be wealthy, not just in dollars, but in resilience, creativity, and courage. These qualities, he argues, are the real currency of the future. For the viewer, this chapter is a call to action and reflection. What risks have you been avoiding in your own financial life? How might fear be holding you back from opportunities that could change everything? If this resonates with you, hit the like button and share your story in the comments. Because understanding risk is the bridge from where you are to where you want to be. Elon Musk's journey reminds us that wealth is not a destination, but a continuous adventure into the unknown. For generations, society has fed us a comforting narrative: work hard, save diligently, invest cautiously, and retire peacefully. But Elon Musk's experiences expose the fragile nature of this so-called financial security. In a rapidly changing world where technology disrupts industries overnight and inflation erodes savings silently, the old rules no longer guarantee stability. Musk's blunt observations remind us that traditional financial advice often serves the interests of the system rather than the individual. Banks, advisors, and even governments promote these guidelines because they maintain consumer dependency and ensure continuous capital flow into the system. The paradox is bitter. While most people believe they are building security, They're often unwittingly locked into cycles of vulnerability and control. Musk himself has defied conventional wisdom repeatedly. Instead of hoarding cash, he plowed every dollar into ventures that seemed wildly risky to others. His approach is not reckless but strategic. Money should be invested in innovation, growth, and disruption. This mindset is a sharp departure from the passive investment strategies often preached to the masses. By breaking free from the illusion of security, Musk teaches a vital lesson. True financial freedom demands adaptability, foresight, and a willingness to challenge norms. It's about shifting from a mindset of scarcity to one of opportunity, even when the path ahead is uncertain. Emotionally, this realization is unsettling yet empowering. It forces us to confront fears long buried: fear of loss, fear of instability, fear of change, but it also opens doors to new possibilities. Musk's journey shows that clinging to outdated models only perpetuates anxiety and stagnation. Embracing disruption, risk, and innovation is the key to not just surviving, but thriving in the modern economy. For those watching, take a moment to reflect on your own financial beliefs. Are they truly your own or echoes of an outdated system? If this challenges your perspective, don't forget to subscribe and join the conversation below. The future favors those willing to evolve. Technology is the invisible hand reshaping the rules of money and wealth in real time, and Elon Musk stands at the forefront of this revolution. From electric vehicles that challenge the fossil fuel empire to reusable rockets slashing space travel costs, his ventures symbolize a shift where innovation becomes the new currency. Musk often emphasizes that technology is more than gadgets and profits. It's a force that can democratize opportunity and redistribute power. But this shift is double-edged. While tech can create unprecedented wealth, it also concentrates influence in the hands of a few visionaries and disrupts traditional economies, leaving many behind. This tension sits at the heart of Musk's revelations. Money today is inseparable from technological progress and its ethical implications. The narrative is not just about gadgets or software, it's about how technology transforms our relationship with money itself. Cryptocurrencies, blockchain, artificial intelligence, and automation are rewriting what value means, how it's exchanged, and who controls it. Musk's advocacy for cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Dogecoin highlights his belief in decentralizing finance, breaking free from legacy systems that restrict access and favor the elite. But he also warns of the risks, volatility, regulation, and environmental costs that accompany these innovations. His message is clear. Embracing technology is crucial, but so is understanding its complexities and responsibilities. This chapter invites viewers to reflect on their role in this evolving landscape. Are you prepared for a world where your job, savings, and financial security may be transformed by technology? How do you see innovation shaping your own path to wealth? By weaving storytelling with factual insight, this section connects the emotional and intellectual threads of Musk's vision. If this sparks your curiosity, engage with the video by liking and commenting your thoughts on how technology has impacted your financial journey. Because the future of money depends on all of us navigating these changes together. As Elon Musk's journey draws to a close, the final lesson becomes clear. Understanding the harsh truths about money is not a call to despair, but an invitation to empowerment. The system may be rigged, risks abound, and illusions persist, but within these challenges lies the power to rewrite your own financial story. Musk's transformation, from a young entrepreneur battling debts and skeptics to a visionary shaping multiple industries, reveals that true wealth transcends dollars. It is rooted in purpose, resilience, and a willingness to disrupt the status quo. This realization offers a roadmap for anyone ready to take control and rethink their relationship with money. Returning to the world ordinary, but now armed with new insights, the viewer is encouraged to reflect on their own financial narrative. How can the lessons learned from Musk's path inform personal choices and societal change? The notion that money is simply a tool, not a master, resonates deeply here. With this mindset, wealth becomes a means to innovate, uplift communities, and drive meaningful impact. Musk's story shows us that even in a system built on debt and control, individuals can find ways to thrive by daring to dream bigger, embrace failure, and invest boldly in the future they want to create. As we wrap up, I invite you to subscribe if you haven't yet, hit the like button if this journey shifted your perspective, and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. What truths about money have you discovered on your own path? Remember, the power to change your financial destiny lies in understanding the game and choosing to play it differently. Thank you for watching, and here's to forging a future where money serves us all, not the other way around.